Hello everybody, PyTech here and welcome to my new video. Today I'm going to talk to you about Android P and this is the developer preview that Google just released yesterday, and I'm going to show you the 20 new features that have come along with it. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do that right now, and also don't forget to click on the bell icon to receive future notifications of my videos. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the first feature I would like to talk about is a new UI for settings as well as for quick settings. So if I pull down the notification bar here, you can see that there's a new kind of a theme going on here with the selected icons being blue in color, unlike the gray colored ones which we saw on the Oreo version. And plus, if you have more than one pages of your quick settings, you no longer need to swipe across like this. You just swipe vertically and you see all your notifications in one place. The clock used to be on the top right hand side earlier. It has now been moved to the top left hand side, and a single swipe down will only show you the quick toggles. You no longer see the settings icon on the top right hand side. To find the settings icon, you need to expand this completely and you'll see this on the bottom right hand side like so. Now going into the settings, you will see that it is changed in terms of looks. It's a bit more colorful now and not just plain white and gray like before. The second change I would like to show you is the new notification style for messages. So if you see that I've sent a test message to myself, and you can see that now it's quite prominent who has sent this message along with the message itself, and as always you can reply to your messages from right here. Next, I would like to show you that there's a new transition to notification expansion animations. So again, let's go into this message that I have sent to myself here, and you'll see that the new transition, it's quite a bit different than the old one that we had. The next thing is the updated pixel launcher with voice search icon and prominent dock. So you'll see now, you can clearly see a bifurcation here of when the dock starts and what is the rest of your home screen. Unlike previously, the entire thing used to blend in together. You now have a clear bifurcation, and you now also get the voice icon or the mic icon here on the search bar, so you can directly start a voice search by pressing that. Next, battery saver no longer shows orange warning. So if you remember, there used to be a very ugly orange UI whenever we went into the battery saver mode. You can check that now. I'm in the battery saver and you can see there's a notification as well that we're in the battery saver mode, but you no longer see that ugly orange border like before, which is perfect. Next, the always on display has seen a few changes as well. So I'm not sure if, okay, maybe the battery saver needs to be turned off again. So let's do that and let's go back here. So you'll see the always on display now. That's the clock. You will see the percentage of the battery right here at the bottom, and any new notifications will take center space here. Next, of course, the Android P Easter egg, like I showed you earlier, but it's a bit different now to get into that Easter egg. So if you go to settings, system, advanced, and about phone, and you click on the Android version, you will now see a pop-up which is not there earlier, and just a couple of taps on the version of Android, you get into the Android P Easter egg. Next is screenshots. So Google has tried to simplify this with the Android P. Instead of pressing multiple buttons to get a screenshot, all you need to do is press and hold the power button now, and you will see the option for a screenshot right here. So let's take a screenshot real quick. Now this feature, the next feature that I'm going to show you, has been available on different Android skins earlier, but never on the stock Google firmware. So if you see the screenshot that I just captured, it has now finally got an edit button, so you can directly edit your screenshots before you send it to somebody. So you can mark up, select, and send across these screenshots to anybody that you like and want to share it with. Next is text selection. So similarly, how you see this option in iOS, we have an option here wherein if you type something and you want to make a correction, and all you need to do is, let me show that to you again. you can see that it's zooming in, and depending on where your cursor is, you can see the letters that it's zooming in. Let's give the camera a minute to refocus here. Okay, there we go. So that's the new text zoom in feature that they have added. Next, the battery saver mode can now be scheduled as well. So if I go into battery saver, press and hold and click there, you can see that you can either turn it on now, or you can also schedule it to turn on at a particular percentage. So you're no longer restricted to 15% like earlier. You can schedule it to any percentage that you want. Do not disturb has now been simplified to a single mode. So if you go into the do not disturb settings, you will just see do not disturb until you turn it off, or for the number of hours that you can specify. So let's cancel that. Next, by far I never knew I needed this feature until I saw it, which is volume control. So if I press the volume button here, you will see that the controls no longer show from the top side, but it's now from the bottom, and it's very easy for one-handed operation. And you can see that by default the volume will always change the volume for media. So earlier it used to change the volume for notifications, but now it's going to change the volume for media. So let me show that to you again. I'm sorry, my camera is finding it very difficult to focus today. Yeah, so like you can see there, it's changing it for media by default, and pressing this here will mute the media for you. And this is your call profile. It can be vibrate, mute, or ring. Now ideally pressing here should give you the different options for media if you are on Bluetooth, etc. If you want to change the other settings of volume, just press and hold on this and you get this menu where you can control your ring volume, alarm, as well as media volume. The next thing that I would like to show you is the rotation can now be locked to the landscape mode. So if you can see now, right now I have auto rotate on, so let me switch it off and turn my phone into landscape. Now as soon as I do that, you can observe here on the bottom left hand side I see a new button there. Now pressing on, let me show that to you again. As soon as I do that, it should come up. Pressing on that will lock my screen to landscape mode, which is perfect, and this is a good feature that Google has thought about. So any app that you open which supports the landscape mode from here on will open automatically in the landscape mode, like so. Again, if you want to go back to portrait mode, just do that. You get that icon again, press on that, oops, yeah, and you go back to the portrait mode. Next, hotspot can now be turned off automatically if no devices are connected. So let's go and show you how that's done. So here's my hotspot. Let me switch that on, for example, and press and hold to go into settings. Yeah, and here if you go to advanced, you see this option to turn off hotspot automatically if no devices are connected. Yeah, there are a few more under the hood features. I might have missed out on a few features, but this is basically a list of features that will make a difference to you. This is the first preview build, so it might not be stable, though it looks like everything is working. Like the camera, you see that there's portrait mode available in the camera as well. So I haven't encountered any real stutters, lags, or bugs as of now, so I may continue using this as my daily driver. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below about the Android P developer preview build, and I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. And if you enjoyed what you saw and want to see more such videos, please do click on like, subscribe, and also click on the bell notification icon. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye bye.